RuneScape 3, the original RuneScape. A game once loved by many, through controversial updates and changes. Now a game loved by few, and hated by most. In this series, with a fresh account and a new start, I want to explore what the game has to offer, focusing on differences to old school RuneScape, and what's changed from that game we all used to love. Let's together see if the game has hidden gems and interesting content that the average person won't find without playing the game. And what's the appeal to keep playing this game for so many people? Is it refused to change and start over? Or is there something we're all missing? Let's find out together. So what's up guys, and welcome to our new series and my new account. There's so many places I could start right now with this because there's just so much to take in. But we'll start with the basics. I made the account, I actually made it like 2 days ago. If you press you're an experienced player, you completely bypass the tutorial. I wouldn't recommend it, but I did do an RS3 series not too long ago where I did play for a little bit and I did do the tutorial then. It is completely different to old school, so maybe I should have done it and shown you in the video. But a little something off the bat is you get these treasure hunter things here. I'll open one in a second, but I got 1,000 protein traps. They call it Easyscape. Basically protein stuff. You get like protein logs, protein traps, just general stuff for skilling with. That's a lot of free XP I got off the bat. But let's open more of these. I know they're one of the things people dislike about this game, but I don't know, there's lots of tutorials which I actually like, that really explain everything. I had something completely explain French chat, all the different chats. Maybe I was trying to get through it before I started recording, but yeah, let's open one of these. See what we get. It's a white one, so I think that means it's not very rare. We got some salmon. I'll stick it in the bank. And let's open another one and see what we get. It's a gold one. What's it gonna be? Free XP. You can actually buy these as well. There's the ornaments. You receive an additional 20. Prizes to oddment. I have no idea what that is. We'll wait. Backpack. Okay, so we got some free. I didn't buy keys. It says brought keys. I did not buy keys. Why do I have 15? Oh my god. Okay, free large XPs. Does a new player start with a bunch of extra keys? I'm assuming that's rare because that's red. Okay, I'm just going to open all these and I'll get back to you guys. I got another rare one. Or is it purple that's rare? White stag bow. White stag that can be used to power. I have no idea what the fuck that is. I have no idea what a lot of this stuff is. Okay, well, I have no idea where them keys come from because I honestly didn't buy them. I don't know if it's because this account has bought membership for so many times I've somehow accumulated keys. But they did say brought keys. But anyway, so let's jump straight in to one of the aspects people don't like, and that's MXT. So a lot of this stuff is bonus XP, but you don't get the XP straight away. These small, well, these medium stars, I've put into divination and I have 451. I've used a couple of them to give me some more inventory space. So we got the protein traps, Mask of the Trolls, we'll get into that later. Oddments, I have no idea what they are. Claim Dungeoneer tokens. That resets monthly events. They're not Dungeoneering, it's D&D. Okay, that's fucking OP. Monthly events are kind of like Tears of Gothics. You can do them, but these ones are monthly, and you get a lot of XP. So I'm going to take full advantage of that. These I think are just straight XP, 300 XP. Straight bonus XP in a Pacific skill. Divination. Okay, so this necklace, check charges. I have no idea what this necklace does as well. These are for buying items in the shop. And this is just a straight XP lamp in crafting. So let's use that. We've got free crafting off the bat. Another bonus XP. One for strength. We've got another 150 XP. These are just free dungeoneering tokens. We got 156 of them. This bow here is actually going to be really useful. I did ask in a clan I'm in what this does. And if I go to change, it could be a level 20 bow, 30 bow, 40 bow, 50 bow, or 60 bow. So that's pretty OP. I'm going to be able to use that bow for a long ass time. And then we got some bonus smithing XP, smithing XP, smithing XP. And springs, I've heard of them, but I can't remember what they do. If I've got anything wrong, can you correct me in the comments? So let's start with the interface. At the moment, I'm on the legacy interface, which is basically for people like myself. If you want to play old school, this is like the old school interface. But I'm going to actually use the normal interface and get used to that. So this right here is the normal interface. It's actually fully customizable. I mean, you can put stuff wherever you want it, which is a bit OP when it comes to the prayer book, is you can open the prayer book and just have it there. At the moment, so you can use you switch between your bags and your prayers, just that easy. But at the moment, I'm gonna kind of leave it a little old schooly, but might slowly, move over to more of an RS3 style interface. But it'll be a slow progression to help myself and you guys watching who don't play RS3 get used to it. But I feel this right here, it's quite similar and it's quite easy for you guys to understand. So the starting location, as you see, is Tavali. And Tavali is very different. It's been made into kind of like a new and improved Lumbridge, with everything you need to do is here, everything you need to learn, every skill. And there's a guy here who teaches Slayer, there's a guy who teaches Hunter, everything. So let's have a look. One thing you might not know as well is a lot of stuff is voiced over.
I walk the thin line between predator and prey.
A human voice.
The Imperial Guard at the same time.
I'll play in RuneScape. Okay, so that's Tavali and Birthrop. So as you can see, it's changed a lot. In the meantime, I have found out that this is something to do with the skill Invention, which you can't unlock till you have 80 smithing, 80 crafting, and 80 divination. So we'll kind of get to that when it comes to it. And these are actually for putting towards more XP lamps. So we can actually add them to our currency pouch, which you have in here, which is really useful in RS3, is all your little currencies of different stuff, you have a pouch for it. So we'll be joining the clan as well. I think I just clicked that to join. Yeah, the Unthinkables. These guys are going to be helping me out with understanding RS3 content. So if you're in RS3 and you're not in a clan, you know where to find me. So one thing I do like about this game is it's easy to get around. You have these things called lodestones, right? So you never need magic or runes to get around the game. So I think you do. No, it's not on there. It's in the spell book. So your home teleport has all these icons which you can just teleport to straight away. You have to have gone there once first and unlock them. So that's basically what I'm doing at the minute. So my next step's Edgeville. I can't go there yet. But once you've been somewhere once, you just click it, you do a home teleport. So you can pretty much get around the whole game without having any magic or runes. They've changed White Wolf Mountain so much. You have to like go through 2 different caves, and I'm nearly dead. Thank God I'm not hardcore. Like, I'm actually legit gonna die. Like, no, I cannot die. I'm dead already. What the fuck? They changed it. Wait. Oh yeah, you have this guy now when you die. This is death, right? The death mechanic in RS3 is really different. You come to this dude and I think you buy your stuff back. So we got the majority of the lodestones unlocked. I could go get one in the wilderness and like, you know, the Fremenic one. Don't think I'm going to need it yet though. That's like, you know, the base of them. So the thing is, I don't know where to start. There's so much opportunity to do. We can start with quests. We can start getting some basic skills. I could focus more on showing you guys around and the cinematics and stuff. But it's totally up to you guys with what we focus on here. I think a big focus at this one point is going to be the quests, because a lot of the quests have been changed and remastered, have voiceovers and stuff. And I think it'd be good for us guys to experience that together. But also I want to show you guys the difference in the landscapes and stuff. So it's just up to you. What do you want me to focus on? Focus on exploration and like cinematics and showing off like the area, or focus more on our gains and get into the bossing content, which is literally the end goal for this account, is to experience some of the infamous RS3 bossing. So we just got ourselves 10 agility in Birthrop, because as I was explaining earlier, Taverley and Birthrop are like the noob area. You can get a taste of every skill here. So they got this little agility course, which is actually really simple. Just go around like this and that's it. I could probably get all my stats to level 10 here as a starting point if I really wanted to. But I was running out of run energy quite frequently, which is quite rare on RS3, so them extra 10 levels should help. Obviously you do have rest in RS3, which makes your run energy go up really quick, where you just sort of chill. One thing I do like is you don't have to click to continue every level to see what you unlock, so I wait until 10. And it's telling me between 1 and 10 I've unlocked all these things. It also tells you when you've unlocked the ability for a quest. So it says here 10 agility is needed for the dig site, 5 agility unlock this, 8 agility that. So it's kind of nice. You can kind of just grind out and then check afterwards. But there's nothing unusual here. Possibility to get double loot from farmers. Also requests 20 thieving. So thieving and agility can go hand in hand. And agility can make you get twice as much loot, or 3 times as much loot, so on. So it wouldn't let me do the grand exchange till I did a tutorial, and I'm assuming this is it. The guy's giving me like some basic information. I thought he was going to do a whole cinematic and run through everything. Oh, it kind of is. This is how you buy items. This game's really good for tutorials. Something Oldschool could really learn from. One thing I do enjoy about the game is when you change areas, the whole feel changes. I'll show you what I mean. So that's Barbarian Village. And that's Draenor Manor. So when you get near Draenor Manor, see the shadows move, and it gets really eerie to give you that Draenor Manor feel. Just got ourselves 15 wood cutting. We're gonna grab ourselves 1 log away. Gonna get 15 fire making as well, same as old school. You know, we can just make, cart and burn oak logs. So with fire making, you just light the 1 log, and then you click add to bonfire. Can I do it that way? Use fire. Add to bonfire. And then you literally just wait. It's kind of slow. So it's kind of, you can do the lines of fires, but you actually don't have to. You can just chill and just chuck in a bonfire. And you actually get some perks from doing bonfires as well. It's like increased HP for a certain amount of time, depending on the log. You have to just burn a couple and it'll pop up. And there it is. Because normal logs, we only get 5 minutes bonfire boost activated. Let me just chuck that there. There we go. Damn, cutting normal logs is actually bank. They're like 301 each. So in RuneScape 3, as some of you might know, you actually have a tool belt. So you don't actually have to carry tools. Most of the stuff is already on there, but there's certain things you have to add, like a cannonball mold, things locked behind quests. For some reason, a watering can, probably because you can put water in it. And there's loads of useful things for this. But with, you actually have your bronze pickaxe and your axe. I was given a donation, so I thought with that donation, I'll put it on this to show you guys this. So you can add an upgraded axe. So if I add the dragon axe, as many of you are aware, I don't have the wood cutting level to use it. But if I've got the dragon axe on there, it will actually let me use the highest axe I can. So at the moment, I'm using a steel axe. And when I have the required level, it will turn to mithril rune up until the tier of the axe I actually have on my tool belt. So if you've got some money and you're starting out, you can just buy, like, you know, dragon or rune axe and like a rune or dragon pickaxe, chuck it on there and not need to worry for ages. One thing I find with RS3, I can play with sound on. It doesn't do my head in. The music's just so relaxing and like, listen to that. Sounds of the fucking rainforest, the birds tweeting, and when you're running around. The sound in this game is really nice. So, with a few things I do know in Old School is that you can do this quest Monk Friend and bypass a lot of early game woodcutting with a nice chunk of XP. So let's get this finished. Damn, them dancer modes, bro. Fuck me, they're really like rapid moving, man. It's a bit different. But there we go, there's the quest. 2k woodcutting XP, 8 lore runes. Should have got me some woodcutting levels. What did we get? 21, so we can now use the mithril hatch here, which we already have. Oh, another thing as well, completing quests, you get treasure keys. So we got another 2 of them fucking keys. Alright, so we got a giant falling star for mining, so that gives us 600 XP, 300 in dungeoneering, and another 300. So with the bonus XP, you don't get it straight away. Once you're skilling, it will give me that. So basically, I'll get double XP until the bonus XP runs out. And it wouldn't be RuneScape without doing the classic Cook's Assistant. This one actually has been slightly trained. You can't just have the items and then hand them in. But what they've done is they've made it so you have to get like the top ingredients, right? So for the cow, you need top quality milk. You have to milk a certain cow. The flour, you need special fine flour, and you need a giant egg. So they've changed it slightly, but it's barely changed at all, where you're not tampering with a classic. And here we have another easy quest, Clock Tower. These really newbie quests though, even though you don't get much of a reward from this one, you still get the 2 treasure hunter keys. The graphics on the war is really nice. So we got Hazil Cult done. It's pretty much exactly the same, but they've added this additional cutscene at the very end. I don't know, maybe this was in Old School. I'm not remembering where they this guy jumps out here. There he is. Oh damn, he looks so different than on Old School. He looks like a proper like god. And that's the quest complete. 1.5k thieving XP. And we're 1 thieving, so this should be nice. Let's see how many levels we get. We got ourselves all the way to 11. So we got these springs. We've got 900 of them, and they sell for 4k each. We got them from the treasure trials. That is a lot of money. That's like nearly 4 mil. Holy shit. It should be Pirate's Treasure done. And there it is. Easy quest. Your little chest. It hasn't changed at all since Old School. Still the same. You know, we get them yummy, yummy keys. Hey, 30 fire making. Okay, so I've been talking to some people in the clan, and I was trying to figure out where them 15 keys come from. I legit didn't buy them. And someone did actually know, and it's because of Amazon Prime. At some point, obviously, I've used my Amazon Prime for RuneScape, for like, I think it's for a perk on Old School, you get the purple skin. But also, anything you do on Old School applies on RS3 with things like that, with membership. So they had a promotion going, where if you linked your Amazon Prime, or your Twitch Prime, you got 15 free keys. So that's where they came from. And I'd also like to add that a lot of RS3 players in general, they don't like Treasure Hunter. It's just a form of monetization. But with this series, if it's in the game, I'm going to take advantage of it. I'm not going to spend money on it, but I'm going to take advantage of how it exists as it is. But I did want to add that a lot of RS3 players, they don't like it. I decided to invest half of this money into prayer, because I might as well get 43, as you all know that is very useful. But my god, look at all these fucking turtles, man. With summoning, you unlock these turtles that you can store stuff in. So I'm assuming everyone's storing bones in, doing their inventory's worth, taking them out the turtle, and so on. Well, I was going to record at 43, obviously, for overheads, but it's going so quick, and I'm not even halfway through my bones. We're up to 50, and my god, can I even go over all of this? So we've unlocked a bunch of quests, your basic prayers and stuff. Recruitment drive, for the equipment. There's a curse on here, that's something I'll get into later, I guess. Equipment, just all sorts, but obviously the most notable things are the overheads are unlocked now. Put your hands together. So I think I'm going to hold off at 52 because, you know, I just wanted to make sure there was actual progress in this video, because there's just so much to talk about. This video could have just consisted of nothing but talking about the game, because there's so much to like do and talk about, which is different. But I wanted to make sure there's a little bit of progress in here as well. But if you've got any feedback on the series or what sort of direction you want me to go with it, let me know. And if you've made it this far, thanks for watching, and catch you next time.